to the Public Services virtual tour of our Public Services Department course here at Shrewsbury College. My name is Stuart Edwards, and I will be taking you through the Public Services presentation. I'm just trying to share our slides at the moment. Okay, so the aim of the session today is to establish our Public Services course right for you. We will establish the courses and the routes available, including the levels of study and progression. We will also identify what we will expect from you on the course and what you can expect from us. And hopefully by the end of it, we may have answered all your questions. We'll give you an opportunity to forward any questions to us.
Okay, we'll start off with our course offers. We offer a level 2 diploma running with the NCFE organisation. This is a GCSE equivalent qualification. We run the course over 1 year, incorporating 9 units of varying subjects, which we'll talk about later. The entry for that is 3 GCSEs at grade 3.
The other program we run is our level 3 program, which is an A-level equivalent. This is a 2-year program, which we cover 18 units within. To gain access onto this course, you need to have achieved at least 5 GCSEs at grade 4, one of which must be English, or you've gone through a Public Services level 2 diploma, ideally, and got a distinction grade. In addition to this, on top of this, if you make it through to one of our courses and you have, for whatever reason, been able to achieve a grade 4 in either English or Maths, that will be a mandatory part of our program also.
Okay, our main qualification is obviously the BTEC level 3 and the NCFE level 2. We combine a variety of units on all the units, including practical and academic subjects. So I'll talk about the level 2 briefly. We cover 9 subject areas involving physical training units, team building, map reading. We look at service routines. So myself, I have 22 years experience in the services. So we look at a day in the life of servicemen. We also combine some health and safety in the services, some health and hygiene, how to look after ourselves. So it's quite a wide-ranging course, and alongside maths and English being compulsory for those guys and girls who haven't got their grade 4s. So Stu will tell you a little bit about the level 3.
So level 3 is quite different. We're currently using the BTEC program, so there are no exams currently on our program, but that is to be reviewed. At the moment, we're covering 18 units. We've tried to provide a wide range of subjects that cover a large scope of public services vocations, including units from the police, such as police powers. There's elements from the prison service, but also looking at units that cover the armed services. But we try to give a fairly good and equal proportion to each of the services. On this course, we try to provide, similarly to the level 2 program, a combination of both academic and practical subjects. And part of this program also includes 2 outdoor units, whereby we aim to provide you with an opportunity to get out and about in the Shropshire countryside to enjoy some of our outdoor activities we have available. In addition to our main program, which covers a main qualification and English and Maths, there's a tutorial program in which we cover topical areas that are deemed important for the enrichment of students going through our program. But also this gives us an opportunity to spend one-to-one time with your personal tutor to look at progression rates, whether you're achieving your target grade, but also looking into how we can make the program more fitting for your needs.
Yeah, we also do compulsory fitness sessions as part of the course. So 2 to 3 sessions a week. We're looking at, we do runs, we do circuits, we do strength training and conditioning. Obviously fitness being a massive employability skill for the services. So not only is it linked to some of the academic units, but we do have just compulsory fitness sessions, standalone sessions, both indoor, outdoor on our running track, and also military style fitness sessions out on the grass. where we do it in our dirty clothes, and we sort of replicate what the military do in their fitness regimes.
In past, before the current situations, we had a very busy program in which we would be on and off site with external providers, to include the Army and police and the Marines. Also, coinciding with that, we would also invite a wide range of external providers to come and speak to the students. At the moment, due to current situation, we're unable to provide those aspects of this side of the year, but hopefully with the releasing of some of the COVID restrictions going into next year, we'll be able to renew our relationship, our strong relationship with the external providers, and get back onto our enrichment program in regards to the public services. In addition to our own program, which we've prided ourselves on in the past, the college also has its own college enrichment activities based on a Wednesday afternoon. We've got both male and female rugby teams, a wide range of football teams, and other activities such as Duke of Edinburgh, and an annual ski trip which you can get involved in.
Okay, so progression after the course. As Stu alluded to there, we have really fantastic relationships with our local Armed Forces careers officers. We've currently got a serving police officer coming in once a week on a voluntary basis to talk to the guys about progression. So we've got good routes. We do have some of the services come in and do the remote testing, where you can actually sit their entrance tests with the services but at the college. So that gives you a good progression route there. So a lot of our students look at the police, the prison, the fire and the ambulance services. The armed forces are obviously, especially the Royal Navy at the moment, with their recruitment drive. So we get a lot of students applied for those. 85% of our students last year went to either straight into the armed forces or to university. University courses that we steer people towards, and they choose policing degrees, criminology, psychology, some even go into sports science. Apprenticeships, some of our level 3 learners last year who left are currently going through the stages with the police degree apprenticeships, and they're being successfully passing the progression routes as they go through that. And of course, some of our other students decide not to progress after this and go into full-time employment, which we support them with all the way through anyway.
Okay, expectations to be on our course. We do have very high expectations. We try to replicate the expectations of the services. So it's a full attendance on our program. What does that mean? Well, we provide both an academic subject and a practical program in addition to our mandatory fitness program. So we do expect 100% attendance on all subjects to include practical and academic.
We expect appropriate behaviour in line with college standards, both while we are on-site and off-site. Obviously, discipline and self-discipline being key factors in the services, and a high work ethic. We like our students to try their best, and we'll also always push them to be aspirational and try and achieve the highest grades they can.
Talking about aspirational, 100% of students last year achieved their qualification, and 95% of students either met or exceeded their target grade, of which we're very proud of the high academic achievement of our students. Coupled with this, there's no surprise that high punctuality coexists with high grades, so we are big sticklers about ensuring the students are in the right place at the right time. There are some requirements for uniform for physical activity. We're not hugely rigid in regards to a military college, but we do expect students to wear designated uniform for physical activity. We would be given a kit list beforehand. The minimum is 2 wicking sports tops for our sporting activities in the week, but we do take you off-site for practical activities to include hill walking, potentially rock climbing. You will be required to buy yourself a sturdy set of walking boots, rucksack, and a full set of waterproofs to keep you dry while you participate in those activities.
So we expect our students to turn up with a positive mindset, to that give everything a go attitude we're looking for. We have deadlines on all across the units, level 2, level 3, so we expect our students to meet any assignment deadlines or any presentation deadlines they've got to do. And we expect full participation in all sessions. So we just expect our students to give everything a go.
So how will you be assessed? We don't have exams currently. We're hoping to extend that going into the future. So we're looking at other possibilities going into the future. Because we've listened to our students and we recognise the fact that they've chosen the way we assess students because it's an alternative to the traditional A-level examination-based assessment. So currently, we assess students continuously over the 2 years, and this comes in different forms. Majority of students submit assignments in a report form. This is word processed. We have a clear and defined method of submission. We're currently using an online facility, so I don't foresee that being changed in the future. In addition to the written coursework, which obviously is word processed, we do have a level of practical assessment to include outdoor sport assessment, but some of the instructing modules also include a practical element.
Yeah, our level 2 assessment on our level 2 course, predominantly there's a core workbook that goes with every unit, which the students fill in as the academic year goes through. But each of the assigned tasks within the workbook will have an extension task with perhaps a different assignment assessment method on there. So it could be a written task in the book, and the extension task could be a verbal, it could be a video demonstration, it could be a leadership activity. So predominantly workbook-based, but then leading on to extension tasks and other assessment methods from that.
But what Pete and I have been talking about is a summative assessment. This is the final assessment that you'll be submitting as evidence for BTEC. But we do use other forms of assessment as we're going through within the classroom. So please be expected to be doing quite a lot of group work, but also being able to present PowerPoint presentations from part of the group, because we not only are we trying to furnish students with the skills to go on to further academic attainment and vocational positions, but also trying to give them the extra skills that are going to be utilised within their future aspirations. In addition to the assessment that we use within our main programme, obviously we would, if you are still continuing with your GCSEs, including English and Maths, that will be a continuation of the similar level of assessment that you are currently undertaking in school, and you can expect a similar level of exam-based assessments for both those subjects if you come here.
Okay, just a little bit about the college in general now. The agency at Shrewsbury College is a wealth of experience down there, and they look at aspects of your college life. So career planning, they're involved in the enrichment activities, Oxford and Cambridge University applicants. They will help out sort work experience, extension activities. There's a job club, a job shop down there if you're looking for employment, and they will help you with university applications.
In addition to that, we've got student services to help you with your daily life at college, to include helping you out organising your transport. For some family circumstances, helping with university trips, kits, etc. Free school meals, looking at different arrangements for your examinations, and generally looking after your health and well-being, which is considered one of our highest priorities here at Shrewsbury College.
As you can see, there is subsidised bus transport from all round Shrewsbury and the surrounding areas, from Powys, Ludlow, Telford, Bridgnorth, Market Drayton, Whitchurch and Oswestry. So we do get quite a lot of students from the Telford area, and there's generally no transport issues.
As you say, this is to reinforce the extended transport issues with subsidised transport for students aiming to get to Shrewsbury College, utilising the train system. So key events coming forward, I'd like you to maybe peruse the slides at a later date. There's an event, another event on the coming up in the future. But if you have any further questions, please book on the scg.ac.uk for any further inquiries or future events.
And if you're thinking of a public service career, our online applications start on the 13th of October. So get your applications in, guys. It's a busy, fruitful course, and I'm sure you'll come and enjoy yourselves at Shrewsbury College.
Okay, so if you have any further questions, you can either put messages onto this forum, or you can call us, our admissions team, at the telephone number at the bottom there. So thank you very much.